Okay, let's be honest. How many of us work with people that we absolutely cannot stand? Whether it's a difficult boss, executive, team member, random colleague, or customer, there are difficult people everywhere, no matter what line of work you are in. We all know that encountering these types of people can be a real struggle, but what if I told you that we can use them as an opportunity for growth and development? While these individuals may test our patience day in and day out, they can be our greatest teachers in disguise by pushing us to develop essential skills and foster growth. Welcome back to the School Failed Us channel, where I aim to bridge the gap between our traditional education system and the real world. I focus on a variety of topics that we were never taught in the classroom, but need to understand in order to be successful in life. Please subscribe to this channel if you want to learn what our schools should have been teaching us all along. In this video, we're diving headfirst into the topic of working with challenging people in a corporate environment. Throughout this video, we'll explore powerful strategies that will not only help you maintain your sanity but also enable you to build stronger professional relationships and elevate your career. We'll uncover techniques for effective communication, setting boundaries, building empathy, conflict resolution, and much more. Let's start by exploring some common types of challenging colleagues. First, we have the overly competitive coworker. This person is driven by a constant need to outperform others, often at the expense of collaboration and teamwork. Their behavior can create a tense environment and hinder cooperation among colleagues. Next up, we have the micromanager. This individual tends to have a controlling nature and feels the need to be involved in every aspect of a project. They can suffocate creativity, hinder autonomy, and slow down progress. Dealing with a micromanager can be challenging, as it requires finding a balance between meeting their expectations and asserting your independence. Then, there's the passive-aggressive colleague. This person may avoid direct confrontation but often displays subtle forms of hostility or resistance. They might give backhanded compliments, engage in gossip, or withhold information. Their behavior can create a toxic work environment and hinder open communication. They are also typically the ones that will throw you under the bus the first chance they get. What about the completely incompetent colleague? The person that you question how they were ever hired into the same organization that you work for. They are not necessarily lazy, although sometimes that is the case. They just simply don't get it and often talk just to hear themselves talk in order to make themselves feel like they are contributing. They bring very little to the table and often chase away the top performers within the organization. Lastly, we have the negative colleague. This individual tends to have a pessimistic outlook and consistently focuses on the downsides of situations. Their negativity can be contagious, impacting team morale and stifling productivity. It's important to navigate interactions with a negative colleague while maintaining a positive mindset. These are just a few examples of challenging people you may encounter in the workplace. We all know that there are many more. The impact of working with such individuals can range from increased stress levels, decreased job satisfaction, and hindered collaboration. However, by understanding these common types and their effects, we can develop strategies to navigate these challenges more effectively. These strategies may include, but are not limited to, effective communication, setting boundaries, building empathy, and conflict resolution. Let's explore each. First and foremost, active listening is a crucial skill when dealing with challenging colleagues. Take the time to genuinely hear and understand their perspectives, even if you don't agree. By actively listening, you create an environment that fosters open dialogue and mutual understanding. Next, clear communication is essential. Clearly articulate your thoughts, ideas, and expectations to ensure that there is no room for misinterpretation. Be concise, yet respectful, in your communication style, allowing your message to be received effectively. Conflict resolution skills are also paramount when working with challenging colleagues. Rather than avoiding or escalating conflicts, aim for constructive resolution. Practice active problem solving, seek compromises, and strive for win-win outcomes. By approaching conflicts with an open mind and a willingness to find common ground, you can diffuse tensions and foster more positive working relationships. Another effective strategy is setting boundaries. Setting boundaries is essential because it establishes guidelines for acceptable behavior and interaction in the workplace. It helps create a respectful and harmonious environment, allowing you to maintain your focus, productivity, and overall job satisfaction. When it comes to communicating boundaries, clarity is key. Clearly and assertively express your expectations and limits to your challenging colleague. Use "I" statements to convey how their behavior affects you and the work environment. For example, say, "I prefer," or "I need," rather than "you should," or "you can't." Reinforcing boundaries is equally important. Consistency is paramount. Ensure that your actions align with the boundaries you've set. If a challenging colleague crosses a boundary, calmly and respectfully remind them of the established limits and reiterate the impact their behavior has on you or the team. Building empathy and understanding are also very important when working with these folks. Empathy is a key ingredient for fostering positive relationships and resolving conflicts in the workplace. This ultimately allows us to see things from their perspective. It helps us understand their motivations, fears, and concerns, fostering a greater sense of compassion and cooperation. To develop empathy, start by actively listening. Give them your undivided attention, show genuine interest, and seek to understand their thoughts and emotions. Put yourself in their shoes, imagining how you would feel in their circumstances. Finding common ground is another powerful strategy. Look for shared interests, goals, or values that you and your challenging colleague may have. By focusing on these commonalities, you can build a bridge of understanding and create a foundation for more productive interactions. Finally, collaborative problem-solving is another effective strategy as you work through and start to master the others discussed in this video. Effective problem-solving techniques can help us address challenges and conflicts head-on, paving the way for more productive and harmonious working relationships. Seeking win-win solutions is very important in collaborative problem-solving. It involves finding resolutions that benefit all parties involved. By striving for win-win outcomes, we foster cooperation and mutual respect, rather than falling into win-lose scenarios that can escalate conflicts. Compromise plays a significant role in collaborative problem-solving as well. It's about finding a middle ground that both parties can agree upon, where each side gives up something but gains something in return. Compromise requires a willingness to understand different perspectives and make concessions for the sake of the greater good. Now that we've gone through various strategies, it's also important to know that you can seek support and leverage other resources when working through these challenges. Dealing with difficult people can often become overwhelming, but you don't have to do this on your own. It's essential to reach out for support. Mentors, supervisors, and human resource professionals can provide guidance, advice, and a fresh perspective on how to handle difficult situations. They bring a wealth of experience and can offer insights tailored to your specific workplace dynamics. Networking is another invaluable resource. Connect with experienced professionals who have faced similar challenges. They can offer valuable advice, share strategies that worked for them, and provide encouragement during tough times. Building a network of supportive individuals creates a community where you can find guidance and learn from others' experiences. As we're coming to the end of this video, one final point I'd like to make is never losing sight of your overall well-being while working through these challenges. Taking care of yourself is essential for maintaining your resilience, productivity, and overall happiness in the workplace. Managing stress is a key component of self-care. Find healthy coping mechanisms that work for you, such as practicing mindfulness, engaging in regular physical activity, or pursuing hobbies you enjoy. These activities help reduce stress levels, improve mental well-being, and increase resilience in the face of challenging situations. Maintaining a healthy work-life balance is also crucial. Set boundaries between work and personal life, allowing yourself time to recharge and engage in activities outside of work. Prioritize self-care activities, spend quality time with loved ones, and make time for hobbies or interests that bring you joy and relaxation. And that brings us to the end of this video, where we've explored a variety of strategies for effectively working with challenging colleagues in a corporate environment. We started by understanding the different types of challenging colleagues and their impact on work productivity. We then explored strategies such as effective communication, setting boundaries, building empathy, collaborative problem solving, seeking support, and prioritizing self-care and well-being. These strategies, when implemented, can empower you to navigate the complexities of working with these folks with grace and professionalism. Now, it's your turn. I encourage you to implement these strategies in your own workplace interactions and see how they positively impact your relationships and overall job satisfaction. Remember, change takes time and practice, so be patient with yourself as you navigate this journey. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel for more empowering content that we were never taught in school. I'd love to hear from you in the comments section. Let me know about your own personal experiences and share any future topics you'd like to see covered on this channel.